it is getting so hot up here, man, it's ridiculous. I feel like I'm going to pass out. Alright, so ideal logic, really common, sump's failed. You tell from the white around here, it's all fails. So, get the sump done. Normally do that at the same time because there's a little weak point here sometimes. I have seen them go, so normally doing both together. So yeah, let's get it out. Cover off, and that, up, and out. And that's that out. And just going to get the gas valve out, trap out, and you should have good access into the sump. Well, in the box comes the instructions. It actually tells you how to remove the exchanger on these. You can take it out without moving the exchanger.
There's a couple of bolts on the exchanger, so I'm just going to loosen them off. What we normally do is snap the front lugs. Snap the front lugs, wedge it down, when you get in there. Again at the back now. You'll have to excuse the camera angle. Because the only place I could put it was the front, so you don't get to see this bit. But getting a screwdriver in the back, prising it down, and just snapping it off. You'll see in a minute when the sump comes out.
And that's the old one out. I've got a new one. Just gonna put a load of silicone grease around that seal. That's what you should be able to do. Just get that in and just give it a really good push up. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to film it because there ain't nowhere to put my camera, so I'll do my best. Yeah, that took about 10 minutes. Don't be shy with them, just give them a lot of force and they'll come out nice and easy. Well, say easy, you have to put a bit of muscle behind it sometimes.
So just line up the new sump. What I try and do is get the back in first. So pull down on the front, so it's like angling it up at the back. And that's it all in now.
That's the new sump in. What you're looking for when you push it in is a click. It'll just click at the back. The back is a bit awkward, but if you just wedge it, move it, wiggle it, it will go in. It is a bit difficult. Loosening the exchange bolts definitely helps. So yeah, that's the new one in. That's the hard part done. Another thing to do as well is always take the injector out. That one is grimy. You can't really see that well, but yeah, that's pretty good. Cleaned up the injector. I've just put it back in. I forgot to record it, but that's cleaned up. I'll get the gas valve back in and get the turret back in. Right, so I'm just going to test the back of the sump. We've got the flue gas analyzer. Just round that back sump seal. Make sure that it's all okay. That's it, all back together now. Alright, then we know the sump's okay. Just going to do high and low readings, do a gas rate, and that is that one saved and repaired. That's the sump done on the Ideal Logic. That is really, really common on them. There's do quite a few of them. When you go around to the servicing or safe checks, you always find that white crusting, big indicator that the sump's gone. So yeah, ain't too bad. Not too bad a job, to be fair. I don't mind doing them. Right, on to the next one. This is a full strip down service of Ideal Logic. Let's get to it. So I've just got to this Logic service and I've realised the boiler's in the loft and it's quite hot today. It's about 23 degrees, but I've got a secret weapon. Got this last year and it was a lifesaver in the summer. Yeah, it's the DeWalt fan. I bought it last year for 100 quid and summer pays for itself. Banging bit of kit. We've got Fernox filter, and I've actually got an external gauge, which is quite handy. It's something that I'll put in. Boiler's in the loft, customer can now top up the pressure. It's actually got the filling loop disconnected, which you don't see there often, so I'm just going to whip the magnet out and get it drained off into the bucket. Out. So when we go up there, and we pump up the expansion, now we ain't got no water left in it. That's an Ideal iMini C30. It's basically a Logic. It's just a cheap Logic, and then sound, to be fair, it's budget boilers. Got no problems with these. I'm just going to do a full strip down on it. Now this one's 3 years old. It looks in pretty good condition. Condensate trap don't quite got much in it. So yeah, first thing we'll do, is get all that out of the way. Take a look at the burner. I use this Weaver Craft Compact set and it comes with near enough everything. That's a 10 and 13mm socket, all your flatheads, 10 and 13 spanner, adapters here. But it comes with, this is annoying, 13, 10 and 7. If that was an 8, it'd be the perfect set, but I've just got myself an 8mm socket and extension bar with it as well. There's 4 bolts on this. There's one there, right at the back, one there, and one just behind here. So I'm gonna get this out of the way and make access a little bit easier. Four nuts off now, so that's loose. Now there is a bit of a knack to get these burners out. So what you do, lift it up, put it on its head like that, twist, and it will come out like that. I'm trying to do it one-handed here. There you go. That's the burner out. It don't look too bad in there, actually. Now the things don't look too bad is just on the top, so we'll give that a good clean. It's so hot up here, man, it's ridiculous. Clean these out this way, push off the debris off the top, make sure they're all clean in there, clean up your spark electrodes, your ionisation probe. What I normally do is put the sump cover back on. You've got a bottle of water, or anything you get in there, and just squirt it down, clean it all out. So get in there, squirt it down, just give it a really good clean out, give it a good wash through. What I'm doing on the burner is obviously standard checks, make sure there's no cracks in it or nothing. That looks pretty good. But there's a plate inside there, this plate here, and it should, if you push it down, just bounce straight back up. And we can see that, but give it a push, it should be nice and firm. And if you've got to clean these out, I have had some success with washing them through, or getting a vacuum cleaner, put it on to blow, and just blowing through there. But because it's like a honeycomb, these get blocked up dead easy. Really common fault again, the burners block up. You can tell that from the kilowatt rating will be right down. That one looks in good condition, so let's get that back in. Same again, just put it in the angle and it'll go in the other way. So really like that, then burn. I'm gonna have to put the phone down because I'll need 2 hands. Put the bolts back in now. It don't take long to whip them burners out, really don't. Give it a good clean. I'm sorry if the audio is horrendous, but I can't keep that fan on, it is roasting. I've got the burner back in, going to get the fan back in. Another one to check is that white seal there. I've had it in the past where them seals perish. and you can get quite a strong smell of gas when it first fires up on that. That seal's gone. That one looks okay. So with that, it just hooks on them 2 grooves there. It hooks on and goes in. You'll know when you got it in, because you'll get in and you won't be able to pull it out. So should see if we can do it. Well, first time. There you go. That's on. Just giving that a good pull. We know that's on. Just gonna get the bolt back in there. This is why I like this set with it. I mean, if it had an 8mm, it would have been perfect, but I've added an 8mm into it. Get that in. Nice and easy. See from under there. There you go. Feels like the thread goes on forever. There we go. That's the fan back in. And the injector. Get that really good clean as well. And the inside of here. So yeah, that's all nice and clean. Injector back in. Just got to tighten that up in a minute. So we wash through all the exchanger, you're going to get a lot of sediment in here, so let's get that out and get that clean. So I'll pull that off, twist, pull it up, then we get that cleaned. Alright, manifold, get that back in. So up on there, you should be able to get it over that lip and pull it back down like that. There we go. I've got someone helping me, so he's just gone down to clean the trap and get that back in. I've got the injector tightened up and get the gas pipe back in, which is just on a push fit, so it'll go all the way up and all the way back around down there. Let me get the clip on. I ain't gonna put the clip on until I've tightened it up. So pressure on 0, put the foot pump on, and it's over 1 bar, so pressure vessel's okay. Get some pressure back in the boiler and get the flue gas analyzer done, gas rate, FSD. It is getting so hot up here, man, it's ridiculous. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. So quick FSD check on this. Fired up for hot water. There we go, straight to F2. We'll get some bubbles on that once we open it back up. Reset that. Just going to do a telegram now, go downstairs, do a gas rate, and that is job done. That is a full strip down service on Logic. Well, it's an i-mini, but same thing. I can't wait to get this off. I am roasting, even with a fan like it is. That's 2 Logics in one day. Well, one was an i-mini, but let's not split hairs. That's full strip down service in one, and the sump, which is really common. Do quite a lot of them. When you go to the safe check, see that white crusting, it's the sump all day. They're not a bad job. Once you get in there, get stuck in, they're bad. Just rag the old one out, give it a bit of brute force, snap it out. Then the new one, just have a bit of patience, get it lined up and it'll click in. You're just waiting for that clicking sound on the back. They're always easier analyzer, just check at the back. A mirror, if you've got a mirror as well, you can use that, but I normally use an analyzer. And full strip down service, don't take long. Probably 35-40 minutes. It's well worth doing it on them, especially the way the exchange goes into a V. You can get a lot of blockages on them. Burners, not the best design, to be honest with you. The honeycomb, find them blockable. We do it's a telltale sign if the burner's blocked, the kilowatt rating below all the time. Every time I've had a low rumbling noise on them, done a kilowatt rating's well out, change the burner, noise gone away, absolutely fine. I've had it as well where it's a high whistle, it can be the gas valve. So a lot of people say Logics are them always breaking down. Yeah, because there's that many out there. There's tons of Logics out there. New builds have them on. A lot of homeowners, a lot of installers fit them. So the Logic is a really popular boiler. So the more you know about them, the better. The only thing I don't like about them, really, like I said, the burner. They're easy to install. I've installed a few of them. They're really easy. So not a bad boiler. That is me done today. It is red hot. It's 23, 24, so I'm going to get home, enjoy some time in the garden with the kids.